And how's it going? It's your boy JB, and we are back with more FC26 news. Today we're going to look at the 5 game-changing pieces of information that came out of the launch notes. Let's get to it. Okay, so first up is the par curve for FC26. So quite a lot of changes being made here. The big one out of this one for base items is the lateral movement. My understanding of how that works is that no card will ever be given a promo card or an upgrade that is higher than either its or in line with its card, but also not higher than the highest rated gold card, at least until we get past that. So it will never go past 91 unless a 91 is given an upgrade, effectively is what that means. And also as a part of that is the change to chemistry styles. So this is probably one of the biggest changes that has fallen under the radar as far as the power curve is concerned. But I think actually the way that everything's been distributed, one thing we can say is that PS items will be expensive on the market because these chemistry styles no longer provide the PS boost that they used to. So just look out for that when you're looking at players for teams in FC26. And the second beautiful piece of information, probably my favorite piece of information, is World Tour Silver Superstars. So Silver Stars is back, one of the most anticipated and wanted promos, I think, coming back. This time it's not going to be a promo, it's hopefully going to be a every week thing as far as that's concerned. But it's going to be icons, and I think that is supremo. There was a picture on these pitch notes, but I think it's been taken down. But I've seen lots and lots of leaks for these bad boys. They're going to be hard to get. There's going to be a lot of games that will need to be played. But I think the balance of things, having something cool like that when you're doing silver objectives, especially I think at the end of each season, there's going to be a special silver cup. I think it's going to be amazing again. And number 3 is the event types. So we've got lots and lots of new live events coming up over the next year. Tournaments being the main one, of course. Apparently we'll be getting a tournament every week, and we got gauntlets as well. So up to 5 teams, I think 3 in the initial stages, but that's going to bring more depth to our overall clubs, which I am definitely a fan for. And then regular events, so that's just the normal live food friendlies that we would normally see, whether that be battle competitions or whether that just be the casual kind of let's play a few games and let's just chill out. So on top of everything else, it just means there's somewhere else to go to actually enjoy the game when you get fed up playing rivals and champs. Delighted with that update, and delighted with its inclusion. And number 4, of course, is evolutions. They've been changed, or at least updated this year, in order to fit with the power curve. These bad boys now are repeatable, as you can see from the screenshot here. We'll look to upgrade different statistics within the card rather than an overall boost like we would normally see. Of course, there will be overall boosts for big cards, but I think in the main, this is for low tier bronze, silver, low tier golds to start to etch their way up into the main teams of each of the different players on FC26. And last but not least, the part that I think is probably the most important out of every single piece of information that we got here is responsiveness. So some changes have been made to allow a maximum of 12 milliseconds in ping reduction. I think this is an absolute game changer for this whole thing. As you can tell, I play normally around 18 to 20 ping based on my connection, based on the way I've got everything set up. Even if you were to get the full 12, that drops me down to 8 ping, which is just absolutely tremendous from a responsiveness perspective. So even if I went down to 10 or maybe 11 milliseconds ping, I would be able to play this game perfectly and very responsively. So I think that this is the most important one that's kind of flown under the radar a little bit, but it's going to make a hell of a difference to the finish game. And there you go, and I think you'll find they are the best of the best as far as game-changing pieces of information is concerned. But hey, I'm looking forward to FC26. We'll be back on Friday with the first episode of the Old Man Road to Glory. But for now, I'll see you all again very, very soon.